Hello, this is Clean Coach Carly. I'm the staff nutritionist at Healthy Habits Living. I'm talking to you about one of our very high quality companies that we work with, and that is Numedica. Now, all the companies we work with produce very high quality formulations based on science, the right dosing, the right forms, and quality ingredients. So you don't ever have to worry about the safety or efficacy. Now, Numedica has some unique products. They are CGMP certified as well as NSF. So one of their products, not necessarily unique, but very important, is their Magplex. And they are using magnesium glycinate or glycinate, as some people say. This is one of my favorite forms of magnesium. I have to say I love all the forms of magnesium, but this one in particular I like because magnesium glycinate, if you listen to the word, is magnesium bound to glycinate or glycine. Glycine is an amino acid that helps to make neurotransmitters that reduce our anxiety and help us go to sleep. So there's some people that even take just plain glycine in order to induce sleep. So taking magnesium glycinate, I think, is a great idea for sleep or anxiety. So I love magnesium. I love their Magplex. The other top kind of formulations that I like from them are their vitamin D. They have a vitamin D 10,000 IUs or 10,000 units. Now, 10 years ago, if you would have said 10,000 units, people would have been shocked. Oh, that's too much vitamin D. But the recent research, as we know over the past decade, is that most people are seriously deficient in vitamin D3. And so we need those high doses. This one, in the capsule form, they have put also with K2 because D3 and K2 play nice with each other in terms of bone building. They also have, Numedica also has a micellized or a liquid version of D3K2. What's great about this is it's highly absorbable and very, very bioavailable. So I always say take D3 with a fat. Well, if you get it micellized or in a liquid, it is much more absorbable and already has those fat molecules that make it easier to absorb. And this is also soy-free. It's not in soy oil. Another one of their standout formulations is B Replete. This is a full spectrum of your B complex or your B vitamins, including the methylated form of folate or the natural folate, which is the 5-MTHF version. So anybody that's under stress, like all of us, benefits from additional B vitamins. So that's a great formula as well. Another one of our standouts is Numedica. And I literally tell people this is the bone formula that I would and have recommended to my mom. Okay, so we typically think of, well, I need to take calcium for my bones. Yes, you do, but you need to take the right form. So calcium carbonate is very hard to absorb and really isn't a great form of calcium to build bones. However, that's what we get at the bargain basement store, and that's what everybody takes, and we think it's helping us, and maybe it is, and maybe it isn't. It can actually cause problems, including arterial sclerosis or calcification of the arteries, to have too much of this form of calcium. So this is the calcium carbonate. Now, Numedica uses MCHC. So this is microcrystalline hydroxyapatite concentrate. So this is a very absorbable form of calcium supported by the medical literature. And also in this formula, they have included vitamin D, phosphorus, and magnesium because these are also important for bone structure and building bone. So if you are osteopenia, osteoporosis, concerned about bone density, this is the formula that I would recommend. The next standout kind of formula that they have is the Hemiplex FE. FE is the scientific name for iron, right? The scientific abbreviation. The big problem with taking iron for most people is they get constipated, and that's unpleasant and obviously doesn't help your health. So this is a non-constipating form of iron, and also included in there is the active form of folate, because in order to absorb iron properly, we need adequate methylation as well as natural B vitamins. Another one of their formulations that I like, that I particularly find useful for my health, is their Numedica. So of course this is for low thyroid or thyroid symptoms. So One of the biggest symptoms that I personally have for low thyroid is a low body temperature. Our thyroid regulates our temperature as well as our metabolic rate, so our ability to have energy, change food into energy, build muscle, or what we call our metabolism. So this is full of botanicals and nutrients that support your own thyroid in making more thyroid hormone. That's our T3 and our T4. So that's a great one. It does not include any iodine. The other formula that I really like is functional male. So this is, I think of this as a hormone formula, kind of like the thyroid formula. It has nutrients and botanicals and herbs to support men in particular in making adequate amounts of testosterone. This comes from partially from adrenal health. So you'll see ingredients in there that support adrenal health as well. And the last highlight is the 14-day detox. I am a big proponent of detoxification programs, seasonally, 3 to 4 times per year. This is a really good one because it's very convenient. There's not a lot of instructions to follow, not a lot of recipes. They give you a suggested meal plan, but you also have 2 protein shakes per day that are meal replacements. And the protein shakes are full of nutrients, not just protein. And you also take liver nutrients because if you're detoxifying, you want to help those toxins come out of the liver. There is also curcumin in there for reduction of inflammation. When we're reducing and releasing toxins, we can create additional inflammation in our bodies. So we want to kind of keep a handle on that as we're detoxifying. They also include in there their powdered greens because they are full of antioxidants, which again, if you're releasing toxins, you might be exposed to more oxidative stress. So you need increased antioxidants during that time. And then of course, those meal replacements. So this is again is a 14-day plan, very easy to follow, suggested meal plan that you don't have to necessarily follow, but it is helpful. And then the additional supportive nutrients. So those are some of the highlights from Numedica's best formulations. And here at Healthy Habits Living, we are always here to help you get healthy so that you can stay healthy and be healthy.